Okay. Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. We'll start. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
So hi and welcome everyone to the second day's online training program on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing analysis. So basically I am course coordinator and today is our second day, and second day course content will be that today I also try to discuss about that how you can easily filtering and visualizing satellite images, mainly Landsat and Sentinel, how we can easily filtering and visualizing the satellite images using the Google Earth Engine platform, and finally how we can easily export these satellite images. Then we also try to discuss about that how we can easily export the satellite images, and then how we can easily make the NDVI time series chart. So mainly we can easily make the all of the indices the same process, but in this time I will show you the NDVI. So how can easily make the different types of NDVI time series chart. Okay, so then we also try to discuss about that how can easily calculate the NEWI from the MODIS and Landsat data in Google Earth Engine dataset, and then how can easily export the TIFF images, and how to export any shape file from Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, So basically this is our second day's course content. We will try to step by step all of that done. Okay. So in this time, first of all, filtering and visualizing the satellite images in Google Earth Engine platform. So it is the one of the most fundamental part of Google Earth Engine. Which image you want to need, you can easily filter and visualize the satellite images in Google Earth Engine platform. And finally, you can easily export the satellite images. Okay. So when you want to make the filtering process, we need to have the three factors. So it can be applied for the Sentinel and Landsat, both of satellite images. We always try to filter the three factors. The first factor is that it is our region of interest. Suppose you need a satellite images for a Dhaka city. So first of all, you need to import your shapefile of Dhaka city. Suppose you want to need the satellite image for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh. So first of all, you need to import your full country boundary shapefile of Bangladesh. Okay. So first factor is that you need to select your region or your ROI or region of interest. First of all, you need to simply import your shapefile. And then second factor is that you need to filter some image properties. Okay. Suppose you want to need only for this image, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So this is the one kind of image properties or filtering the image metadata. So this is the another factor. And final factor is that you need to select your specific time period. Suppose you need the image for the dry season, wet season, or different time period. Okay, you can easily filter according to the different time period. So when you filter any satellite image, it can be Landsat, Sentinel, or MODIS. First of all, we always consider the three factors. First factor is that our region of interest. Second factor is that filtering the image metadata. Third factor is that specific time period. Okay, so in this time, I also try to show you the practical example so that you can easily understand how we can easily filtering the satellite images and get the result. Okay, so I simply open my code editor. So I simply open a new code editor. So in this time, first of all, you need to, okay, so in this time, we filter our satellite image according to the three factors. Okay, first factor is that our region of interest. Okay, suppose in this time, I want to need the Landsat 8 satellite images for the region of Dhaka city. Okay, so first of all, you need to simply import your Dhaka city boundary shapefile. And previous class, we also try to discuss about that how can easily filtering your own shapefile, import your own shapefile. Okay, so here I already import my Dhaka city shapefile. So in this time, I want to just import the shapefile in my code editor. So I simply open this shapefile. You can see this is the Dhaka city shapefile. So in this time, I want to need a Landsat 8 satellite images for this region. Okay, so first of all, I simply import this shapefile in here. You can see default variable name is the table. If you want, you can use the table. Okay, okay, so now you can see here. So if you want, you can also use the table or you can use any variable name. Okay, suppose in the I simply put the name is that ROI or region of interest, anything. You can put any name, no problem. So in this time, I simply show the result. I simply use there the map dot add layer, and then I simply call my object. This is the ROI. Okay, I simply click the run. I did not see the map because I did not use here the center focusing. I simply use there the map dot center object, center object, and put my object is the ROI and zoom level suppose 10. Then click to the run. So I can get my shapefile. So this is my first factor. Okay, first of all, you need to import your shapefile. Which area you want to need the satellite images. In this time, I want to need the satellite images for this region of Dhaka city. So I simply import my shapefile. In this time, I need to import my satellite image. In this time, I want to work with the Landsat image. So I simply go to the browse data catalog, and then I simply open the Landsat catalog. Then Landsat catalog. Then here I can get all of the Landsat image collection. So Landsat 9, 7, 8, 4, 5, I can get easily. So you can see a lot of image collection, and all of the image filtering process is the same. Okay, for Landsat 9, Landsat 8, Landsat 7, all of the process will be same. So in this time, I simply show you the Landsat 8 satellite images. So I simply click to here. So here I can get the three type of images: raw image, top of atmospheric image, surface reflectance image. So I want to work with the top of atmospheric, and all of the image processing will be same. Okay, here you can get all of the information about the Landsat 8 satellite images. Here you can see the Landsat 8 availability time period. We can get the dataset between this time period from year 2013 0318. From present time we can get the access the dataset. Okay, and also you can see what is the dataset provider. Dataset provider is the USGS and Google. Okay, so mainly
I had a question here.
yeah, ask me.
What is the difference between like TOA reflectance or raw images?
So
or
it's
things like
totally
that?
depend on satellite sensor. Suppose you can see this image is that top of atmospheric. Okay, so this data set is collect from the top atmospheric reflectance. Okay, suppose you can also see the raw image. Okay, also you can see the surface reflectance image. Here you can see the description. Here you can read all of the description. Then you can easily understand what is the difference between the top of atmospheric reflectance, the calibration coefficient, all of the things you can easily understand. Okay, so also
What image collection could be used for NDVI or
yeah,
LULC calculation?
yeah, like this. Yeah, we can also use the surface reflectance for LULC mapping or other things. Okay, so in this time here the some difference between these different types of images. Okay, so you can see that we can get the between 40 and 26 days. Okay, so you can read the all of the description, then you can easily understand what is the difference between the all of the satellite images. But all of the images filtering process, displaying process, exporting process are the same. Okay, so in this time I randomly select the Landsat 8 this image collection and try to show you this process. So first of all I need to import the image in my code editor. Okay, so I simply copy this art is snippet from here, simply copy. Okay, and then I simply paste here. Yes, I simply paste here, and then I simply give a variable name. Suppose this variable name is that I simply put the variable name is the L8. Okay, so in this time you can see this is the L8, this is the variable, and this variable is stored the whole collection of Landsat 8. Okay, it will be stored in this variable L8. So in this time I want to check how many images is available for the whole world between this time period year of 2013 to present time. How many images is available for this Landsat 8 top of atmospheric image? How many images is available? I want to check it. So I can simply use at the free, print function and then call my variable name L8 and use here the size function. So mainly size function is determine how many images is available. I simply click to the run. You can see. So now it will be running, computing how many images is available for the whole world between this time period, year of 2013 to present time. So we can get the more than 1 million collection and huge large collection of Landsat 8. Okay, so then we need to filter the large collection according to the our filter factor. Which factor I already discussed about that. You can see first factor is that our region, second factor is the image metadata, third factor is the image specific time period. Okay, according to the three factor, every factor has the some function. Suppose when I want to filter the specific region, then I use a one function. When I want to filter the image metadata, then I use the another function. When I filter the specific time period I want to need, then I also use the another function. Okay, so mainly we can use the three factors for filtering the large collection of imagery and get only for our own region image. So in this time here you can see, because there's a lot of collection, so it takes some time. Okay, so here you can get the more than 1 million satellite images is available between this time period, year of 2013 to present time for the whole world. But in this time I don't need for the whole world, I need only for my region of Dhaka city. Okay, so in this time I just filter according to my region. So I want to check how many images is available for this region of Dhaka city between this time period, year of 2013 to present time. Okay, so let's go. So for this I simply take another variable. Suppose this variable name is that I can say that suppose this is the filter region. You can use any name, no problem. I simply use the filter region. Then you can see the large collection, this large collection is stored in a variable. This variable name is the L8. I simply call the L8. I simply copy this variable name and just paste here. Okay, so in this time I want to need only for those images whose images are situated in my region. Okay, so I simply use here filter bounds function. Okay, so filter bounds is a function. When you want to, you can see this is the large collection for the whole world. It is stored in this variable. In this time I want to need only for those images which image is available only for the Dhaka city region. Okay, so that's why I simply use the filter bounds function. and then I want to check what is the argument of the filter bounds function. You can see this is a geometry. So geometry means that your shapefile variable name. So in this time my shapefile variable name is the ROI. I simply put the ROI. Okay. So now I want to check how many images is available for this region. Okay. So I simply use the print function, and then call the filter region. This is the variable because it is stored in the variable filter region. And then I simply use there the size function and then click to the run. Okay, so now you can see it computing how many images is available. We can get the 378 images for this region, 378 images between this time period. Okay, but in this time, from this 378 images, I need only for those images, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I want to need only for those images. Okay, so in this time I want to filter the image properties or image metadata. I want to need only for this image which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, so that's why I simply take the another variable. Suppose I give the variable name is the okay. So in this time you can see I want to need only from the 378 images. I want to need only for those images which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, so I simply take the another variable, suppose filter metadata, and then I simply call. You can see the 378 images is stored in a variable. What is the variable name? Variable name is the filter region. I simply call the filter region and paste here. Okay, in this time I want to filter the image properties or image metadata. So I simply use here the filter metadata. Okay, then I want to check what is the argument of this function. I simply press on a control and space. Here I can get all of the argument. First argument is the name, second argument is the operator, and then value. In this time, what is the name? Name is the image properties. So I simply go to the image properties. You can see there's a lot of image properties, but in this time I want to filter only for the cloud cover. Okay, so I want to need only for this image which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So I simply call the cloud cover and then simply just paste here, and then operator, I simply select the operator is the less than. So I simply use here the less than, and then I simply select here 1. Okay, so now this filter metadata function is stored all of the less than 1% images. Okay, so I want to check for this region of Dhaka city how many images is available, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I want to check it. I simply use the print function and then call the filter metadata and then paste here, and then use here the size function. Okay, then click to the run. So now you can see from the 378 images I want to get 56 images. This 56 images is the less than 1% cloud cover between this time period. Okay, between this time period, total 56 images I can get in here for this region. Okay, so in this time, suppose when you want to check, suppose you want to put the one region and you can see there is a no image or you can get the 0 image. It means that for this region is not available for the less than 1% cloud cover image is not available for this region. Then you also need to increase the value and check it. Okay, so when you want to some region, you can check, you can see there is the no image. When you can actually there is the no 1% image is not less than 1% cloud cover image is not available for this region. So that's why it's showing the 0. Then you need to also increase the value, then you can get the image. Okay, so in this time you can see this 56 image is between this time period, year of 2030 present time, but in this time I want to need only for the image for year of 2021 or is any specific time period I want to need the image. So in this time I want to filter the specific time period. So for this I simply take the another variable. Suppose this variable name is the filter date. You can put any variable name, no problem. This 56 image is stored in a variable and this variable name is the filter metadata. I simply copy this variable name and paste here, and then I simply use a function. This function is the filter date function. Okay, then you can see what is the argument, start date and end date. You can simply put the start date, suppose year of 2021 1st January, from I simply put the end date, just put here this value 2021 December 31. So now I want to check how many images is available between this time period for this region. So I simply just print this and then simply call the filter date this variable and paste here, and then use here the size function. Okay, then click to the run. So now it will be checked how many images is available between this time period. Year of 2021. Here I can get the total 4 images or 4 scenes of the satellite images I can get. In this time, you can see what is the properties of the 4 images. This 4 images is available for my region of Dhaka city. This 4 images is less than 1% cloud cover, and this 4 images is available for this time period. Okay, so you can see, first of all, I can get the for the Landsat 8, I can get the large collection, more than 1 million. But I want also filter for my region, specific region of Dhaka city. Here I can get 378. Then I also filter according to the image properties. I want to need only for those images which image is the less than 1% cloud cover. So I simply use here this, and then I simply also filter from the 56 images. I want to need only for the image which image is available for this time period, year of 2021. So I also check it. I can get the total 4 images. Okay, for this region. Okay, so now you can see I want to check what is the acquisition time period of this 4 satellite images. I want to check it. What is the time for every single image? I want to get the check the time period. So for this, I simply just print function, and then I simply call the filter date function. Okay. Okay. So now you can see I simply call the filter date function and then paste here. Okay, and then click to the run. So in this time I can get all of the time for every single image. I can get the time. You can see. So here I can get the total 4 images for this region between the year of 2021. So here you can, I simply click to here. Here you can get the total feature 4 elements. It means the 4 images I can get, and list all of the images as a total of 17 bands. And you can, I simply click here. You can get all of the image date, acquisition date. We can get the first image. 0 refers to the first item. Okay, so 0, you can see this image is the year of 2021. So I also just increasing this part. Okay. So you can see the first image, year of 2021, 17 March, then year of 2021, 28 November. Okay, also you can see the 17 March, also you can see 28 November. So I can get all of that specific time in this image. Okay, in this time, suppose I want to work with any single image. Okay, so in this time we can for using the total 4 images, we can also create lot of collections. Suppose if you want, you can also create the median composite, all of or mean composite. You can get this. But in this time, suppose I want to need only for those images. Which image is we can get the, you can see year of 2021, 17 March. I want to work only for this single image. Okay, so for this, when you want to show the single image, simply click to here. Here you can get the image ID. Okay, so you can see this image has the total 17 bands, and also it has a every image, every single image has a every single ID. You can see this is the another ID. Also you can see this is the another ID. Okay, also you can see this is the another ID. Okay, so in this time I want to work with this image. Which image is the year of 2021, 17 March. Okay, this is the time acquisition time. So I simply copy this ID from here. I simply copy this ID because I want to work with the single image. Okay, then I just simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is that image. You can put any variable name, then call the ee.earthengine image, and then paste this ID. Okay, so now you can see I want to check this result, or I want to show the image in my map. So I simply use here the map.add layer, and then I simply call the image and then click to the run. So now I can get the tiles. You can see I can get the tiles. Which tiles is the acquisition time period is the year of 2021, 17 March. So you can say I can get the tiles. You can see this is the one of tiles. Okay, in this time we can easily understand that this tile is not cover my full region. Okay, so we also clip our shapefile, then also try to check. So I can simply use here the clip function. Clip with my shapefile is that RY. I simply use here the RY and then click to the run. So now you can see I get this image. Okay, I also add here the visualization. Suppose I want to, in this time it's default showing look like this image. Suppose I want to add here the some visualization, so I can simply go to the layer and layer 2. I simply click on the setting button, and then you can see all of the band will be available. I want to select the true color composite, so red band, then green band, and blue band. I select the blue band. Also it increase the stress 98% for better looking, then click to the apply. So now I want to show the true color composite of the satellite images, but this satellite image is not cover my full region. Just a minute. Okay, so this is my satellite image for Dhaka city. For the time is that you can see year of 2021, 17 March. But this scene is not complete my whole region. You can see it's not covered. Okay, so I want to check the another image. So I simply go to the next image. Suppose I check the second image. So I simply copy this ID from here and then check this image is the cover or not. I simply copy and then just paste in here this ID. And then paste. Okay, then click to the run. So now we can see this image is the year of 2021, 28 November. Okay, so it's also not covered. So we will check the another image. Suppose I check the third image. So just I simply click to here and then click to the copy. Then just paste here. And click to the run. Okay, so you can see this image is the cover my full region, the third image. Okay, so it cover my full region or cover my full boundary area. So I simply use the image. So I simply just click add here the band combination. Suppose B4 and then B3 and B2. Also increase the state 98% and click to the apply. When I apply this, you can see I can get the result in my map interactive view, but there is a nothing import in the visualization in my code. So I simply click to the import. You can see import. I simply click on the import. You can see a new line code is added in my code editor. Image vis param. I simply copy this variable name. This basically this is the visualization parameter. Okay, which I set in here. I just simply import in here. Okay, then I simply just paste this visualization parameter after the object name. Okay, then click to the run. So now it's set with my code. I get the true color composite images. Okay, and this image time period is that. Okay, in this time we can easily work with this single image for making the different types of work, NDVI or a land use, land cover, or any remote sensing work. We can easily do this. Okay, so this is the process for single image. Here I can get the total 4 images, and from this 4 images I want to just take the one single image. But if you want, you can also create the composite. Suppose from the total 4 images I want to get all of the 4 images and created the median pixel value. Okay, so it's also possible. So I show you that for a single image how you can easily work with this. Okay, so you can simply copy this ID from here and then paste and work this. And if you want, you can also export this single image, no problem. And exporting all of the same. Okay, just we can use the same function and work with this. So in this time I also created the composite total 4 images. I created the median pixel value. Okay, so for this I simply take the, suppose this variable name is that I can simply put the variable name is the final image. Okay, so final image, and then you can see this filter date, this variable is stored at the total 4 images. Okay, I simply copy and paste here. Okay, in this time I simply use a function, this function called the median. It means that when I use the median function, it created the composite from total 4 images and created the median pixel value. Okay, and I get the result. I simply just use here the another function, suppose study area, and call the final image, and then simply use here the cliff function and put here the ROI. Okay, or if you want, you can simply use here the cliff function and use the ROI. Both are the same, no problem. When you use the ROI in here, then this is your final object. When you use the ROI in here in this together, then this is your final object. Or when you want to separate this function, then this is your final object. Okay, so I simply copy. Okay, so I simply create the another layer. Suppose I simply use here the map dot add layer, and then I simply call the object is the study area. I simply paste here, and then I simply commenting this line. This is our single image processing, how you can easily do this, and then click to the run. Okay, so I also add here the visualization. I already add the visualization, so I simply paste here after the object name, then click to the run. So now I can get created. It's create. Yeah.
There are two clip in final image. You have kept the dot clip ROI and
Okay. So okay. So now it okay. Okay, so now we can get the median composite of satellite images in here. Okay, and now we can easily work with the satellite images for making the NDVI map or anything we can do. So basically this is the process, and I also show you this process how we can easily get the single image. Okay, not created the median composite. Okay, so in this time if you have any question about the filtering process, you can ask me any question, any doubt about this. And this is the same process when you want to work with the Sentinel or other image and all of the Landsat 975, all of the things will be same. Some difference between the image properties. Okay, suppose you can see Landsat 8 image properties is the cloud cover, but Sentinel image property is the cloud pixel percentage. Like this difference only for the name, for image properties name, but all of the process will be same. So in this time any question or any doubt, you can ask me. Any question? Anyone? Any question about this?
Can we use other functions like max, minimum?
Yeah. So when you want to use
median?
Yeah.
That's my question.
So median is a statistical function. When I want to use the median composite, I can all of the 4 images created the median pixel value. When I want to use at the max, then all of the maximum pixel value created the one composite. When I use the minimum, then all of the minimum pixel value created this one composite. So it's totally depend on your project work or research work, which image you want to use. But in this time, I will show you the process.
So if I want to make NDWI,
yeah.
If I want to make NDWI and do two things. First image I do median, and second image I don't do median or any other statistical function.
Okay,
is it will affect my result, or both will be the same?
Obviously it's the effect on your result, because when you want to use the NDVI, then you must be use the same category image. Okay, so you take the maximum and then also get the minimum another pixel value, then it will be you did not get the correct result. Okay, so when you want to use the median,
so
then
both of the image that were,
yeah, will be same.
Both of the image that we are calculating have to be the same.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Thank you.
Any question? When I simply suppose I use here the max, then I can get the maximum pixel value. All of the 4 images created the maximum composite. When I use here the mean, then it created the average. Okay, when I use here the suppose max, it created the maximum. Okay, so actually this is the statistical function, and we can use here the median, mean, or other things. Or if you want to also, you can use the mosaic function. Okay, so we also try to later for the mosaic function when you want to work with this. So in this time any question about this, you can ask. Yeah,
I was trying to collect the satellite image of whole country. So when I use the median function, it shows great result. But if I don't use the median function or statistical function, then it shows the result that whole Bangladesh.
so for the full Bangladesh, I think median is the better for median pixel value for the full Bangladesh. Okay, so basically all of the images and Bangladesh, you can see when you want to work with the full Bangladesh, there are a lot of tiles you need. Okay, so yes, because this is the big area, so we can easily create all of the composite, median composite, we can get the better result. Okay, any question? Okay, so in this time you can see okay, so in this time I also try to show you the another thing is that in this time here you can see for every function I use, you can see filter bounds function, I take the for every single function I take the individual variable name, filter region, filter metadata, filter date, okay, file and image, study area. But if you want, you can take only for the one variable, and under this one variable you put all of the function including in one variable. So this is the process for sorting, write the sorting code. So I simply commenting all of this line, just like commenting, and then I simply use only for the one variable. Suppose I simply take the variable is that image, okay, and under this image variable I put all of the function, filter bounds, filter date, filter metadata, all of the things, okay. So first of all I call my full collection. My full collection is the L8, okay, and then you can see the full collection is the L8. In this time I want to need only for this image, which image is the available for my region. So I simply filter bounds function, because I want to need the result for my area, specific area, and my area shapefile variable name is the ry, okay. Then I simply use here the dot notation. If you want, you can also use here the dot notation, no problem, but I simply rearrange this for the dot notation in here, and then I simply put the another function. Suppose I need the specific image properties or a specific time period. Suppose I simply use here the filter date function. Suppose I want to need the image for year of 2021, 1st January from year of 2021 December 31, okay. And I also put here the another suppose I need the filter metadata function. Suppose I want to need this image, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I simply use here the cloud cover, and then paste here the less than 1, okay. And then I also need the suppose all
date or it's something else.
Oh sorry, filter metadata, filter metadata, okay. So thank you. In this time I also need to use here the all of the image. Suppose this time when I show the image I can get the 4 images or 5 images. I create composite as a median, so I simply use here the median. Then I simply use here the clip function, so it will be clip with my shapefile. This is the ROI, okay. So in this time I just show the result, so I simply use here the map.add layer. So can you guess it, what is our object name in this time? Image. I simply copy the image and paste here, and also copy the visualization parameter and paste here, and also put the layer name. Suppose their name is the true color, okay. I simply remove all of the things and then click to the run. I can get the result. But in this time you can see I only use the one variable, and under this variable I put all of the function one by one. But first time I also try to discuss what's the process of the filtering, how it will be work. So I also show, so that's I also write all of the code. But when you want to take the satellite image, you can just only for this line of the code together, then it will be work, okay. I simply import my collection of Landsat 8, then I simply call the L8. This L8 is stored my all of the image collection of the Landsat, and I want to just filter according to my region, okay. Then I also filter my according my time period. I filter according my image properties from all of the image, how many images I can get. All of the image I created the median pixel value, then it will be clip with my shapefile. I can get the result, okay. So I hope you can got this. So in this time I want to export these satellite images, how we can easily export the satellite images. And previous class I also try to discuss about that, how